Welcome back, and today I'm going to be canning the rest of this bone broth. So I am just straining the bone broth into a bowl, and then I will transfer that bowl into the refrigerator. So I will transfer this bone broth into this bowl and put it back into the refrigerator to let it cool and so that it can solidify. I actually strained it twice. I put it through the first strainer into that first bowl, and then now you see it in the second bowl, and that is going to go into the refrigerator overnight until I can get to it the next day. The next day I skim off any fat that's on top. There wasn't much, and then I am putting it into the pot, letting it boil. Once it gets up to boiling, I went ahead and heated my jars in my pressure canner, and I put the bone broth into the jars, and I'm using the 4 jars canning lids. This is my first time ever using those canning lids, and I'm just cleaning off the tops, putting those jar lids on, and then I will get them into my pressure canner, and I just follow the instructions of my pressure canner. There was a little bit of bone broth left in that pot. I ended up putting that into a smaller mason jar and just putting it in my refrigerator, and I used it later on that week. And in the oven a few seconds ago, you saw that I had some chicken in there baking, so we were also cooking dinner at this time. And here they are in the pressure canner. So I'm just putting the lid on my pressure canner, and like I said, I'm following the instructions. I put it to the locked side on the lid, and then I close down the vent seal and twist the green part. Right now I don't have that weight on the top because my instructions say to remove it. Here is dinner. I'm making fried rice. We have a teriyaki chicken and fried rice. And so now it is starting on my pressure canner, the actual pressure part to seal and to can that chicken broth. That is the finished fried rice and my tonki.
Okay, these are done. So I'm about to lift them out. I'm going to lift them out and then I will show you. Okay, so I only got 4 quarts and I used the 4 jars canning lids. And I just used rings that I had. I ordered a bunch of canning lids. And so we will see what happens. These have to sit for at least 12 to 24 hours. So yeah, that was my digital pressure canner, the Presto Precise digital pressure canner. My very first time using it. Okay, so it is the next day and it looks like all of these sealed. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And the best way to test to make sure that everything's sealed, but these were like super loose just now, which is good. You don't want to retighten them when you pull them out of your canner. You want them to be loose because the seal comes from the lid, not the ring. And so you just grab it by the lid to see if it pops off, and it looks good. That's how you know you have a good seal. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so happy right now. I have never pressure canned anything in my life. This is my first pressure canner. I got it for Christmas from my mom, and I've been wanting to can broth forever. And I tried to make broth a few months ago, and I just froze it in my super cubes in like my 2-cup sizes and then some 1-cup sizes. And I didn't actually taste it before I did that, which was dumb. And I didn't like the way it tasted when I put it in soup. So this was super easy. I actually, all I did was a rotisserie chicken carcass. Y'all saw that at the beginning of the video. 3 carrots, an onion, and like a couple of cloves of garlic. And I put it in my Instant Pot, or my Ninja Instant Pot, for 4 hours. And then I strained it out twice, put it in a bowl, put it in the refrigerator. Then I put the next day, I skimmed any like fat off the top. There wasn't that much because it was a rotisserie chicken, so some of it already came off when they cooked it at the store. I boiled it, did the whole process with these jars, put it in the jars, did the whole thing. And now it is done. And I'm going to let it sit for, until tonight, just because it says anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. I did go ahead and take the rings off. I'm going to leave these off. I'm not going to put them back on. I don't want anything to mess with that seal. My very first time using the 4 jars canning lids too. All 4 of them sealed. Pretty awesome. So overall, a good, easy experience. Now, it was my first time, so it did take a little bit more time. But now that I kind of know, the more I use this pressure canner, I think the easier that it's going to be. So that is the Presto Precise Digital Pressure Canner. I was online reading on their website and on the food administration website or whatever it's called, and I can link those down in the show notes where I looked up that information. And so a few minutes ago, I also pulled the pot out that was in here, and I'm gonna wash it so I can put these on my shelf. And I have 4 quarts of shelf stable broth that I made myself. I could literally cry, y'all. But this is amazing. I did put some salt in these. It did need some salt. So I did put salt in these when I was boiling it, just so y'all know. And here's my Tonky. Hi, baby. Your eyes are red. Say hello. Say hello. I'm about to make my protein shake, and I'm going to do the Miss Congeniality Mood Boost by the Love Sweat Fitness, her chocolate gluten-free vegan non-GMO protein powder, and the peanut butter one. And this one, the chocolate one, has 20 grams of protein in 1 scoop, and the peanut butter one has 23 grams of protein. And so I do about half to 3/4 of a scoop of this one, and then half or a quarter of that one. So yeah. So I'm just going to do 1 scoop of the Miss Congeniality Mood Boost. This has iron, magnesium, zinc, lion's mane, goji berry fruit powder, ashwagandha root powder, chaste tree fruit powder, reishi mushroom, velvet bean, mucuna, which is the same thing as velvet bean, in it. And it is supposed to help improve your mood, reduce everyday stress, mental clarity, ease PMS, and perfect timing. And then this one is the chocolate. It's non-GMO, 0 grams of sugar, gluten-free, vegan, and it has 1 scoop has 20 grams, is that what it says, of protein. It is made up of organic pea protein powder, organic chocolate bean powder, organic brown rice protein powder, organic guar gum powder, organic natural flavor, stevia, which is organic stevia leaf extract, pink Himalayan sea salt, bamboo stem, shoot extract, lao han guao fruit powder, which is also a sweetener. And so actually I may just do a whole scoop of this. And I just put that in there. And then this is the peanut butter one, 23 grams of protein. This also has organic pea powder, pea protein powder, peanut flour, organic brown rice protein, natural flavor, pink Himalayan sea salt, organic acai gum, organic guar gum, organic stevia, and then that lao han gao fruit extract or monk fruit, and then obviously peanuts. She also puts a QR code on these, and you get recipes with your protein powder. And so for this one, I'm just gonna do like half. Okay. And then sometimes I think about adding the Wing Woman, which is an immunity boost, to make it kind of like a chocolate covered berry. I'm not sure how that's going to taste, so I'm going to try it today. This one is supposed to be 100% of your daily dose of vitamin C and D, an antioxidant boost, help the immune system, strengthens and defends. And it has vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, European elderflower powder, spinach leaf powder, Asian ginseng root powder, echinacea, golden seal root powder. And right now my allergies have got me all kinds of messed up. So, and I haven't been doing my smoothies, but I have been taking all my supplements. I started taking elderberry syrup again yesterday and doing some other stuff. If it was nighttime, I would do the slumber party, which puts me right to sleep. I'm not going to do this right now, but if it was nighttime, I would do this. Actually do this with a little bit of the chocolate protein powder and some water, mix it up and pour a little bit of almond milk in it with some CBD powder. This one helps fall asleep faster, helps sleep cycle, wake up rested and restored, improve sleep quality. It has iron, magnesium, gamma or GABA, which is gamma aminobutyric acid, L-theanine, valerian root powder, chamomile powder, and melatonin. It also has chocolate bean powder, inulin, natural flavor, guar powder. And 1 scoop puts you right to sleep. I mean, this stuff is so good. I mean, it's basically like hot chocolate. And then I mix my protein shake with the chocolate almond milk. Right now I'm using the Almond Breeze. And so I just shake it up. And I know this is probably not the best brand. Like, it probably has all kinds of junk in it, but whatever. You win some, you lose some. And so I do about 3/4 of the way up of that, and then I will pour water in the top to water it down a little bit. So I use my Norwex water filter. It has the best tasting water. And then I just do that. The blender ball is already in there. And then I just close this really tight, lock that down. And this is my Thor one, the blender bottle, Thor. This one's the metal. And then I just shake it up. And I'll shake it up and then I'll see how it tastes and show you guys how it tastes. Or tell you guys. I guess I could show you, but you're not going to be able to taste it unless you buy all this. And I highly recommend it. I tell all my friends about it. I don't get any money from them or anything. I just think it's great products, and it's not like other protein powders where it gets like foamy and weird and gritty. It dissolves very well, and it doesn't make me feel like bloated or like I can't do whey protein. It makes the inside of my body feel like it's on fire. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's see. Now, I have not ever had it with the Wing Woman in here, so I hope it doesn't ruin it. No, it's good. It does give it that little berry taste. Not bad. I need to